Good luck.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yo. Alright, I'm ready. I really thought you were going to take the Chiefs, man. When you got them.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Check, check. Check 52. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Base.
Here's Ryan to throw. Gets it off to Freeman. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Bang, 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 bang. Check, check. Switch, switch.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready, 280. 56. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no.
Tried to slide.
You got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And his kick
Can't run with Ryan. That's the only negative thing about this team is no mobility at the quarterback position at all. I mean, if I have even someone like Cam, like 80-something speed, that's a 1st down on the run.
Feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game.
Yeah.
On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, they gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22.
21.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And down he goes, but he takes
Very
it up
lucky.
to the 40. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner 1st. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
It's caught at the 10. They give him a gain of 37.
It's cover 4, bro. How did he let him buy him? In cover 4, you're literally just supposed to not let anybody get over you. That is cover 4, bro. That is not supposed to happen.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Hey, alert! 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 Shift, shift! Stay hot!
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, alert!
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
54 Mike. Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
12, fellas, here we go. Hey, exit.
On third down, here's Coleman. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Good play. Man.
Gold with the extra point.
He did a little hop step thing over somebody like that. I figured like we were going to make the tackle like at the 2 or something. I came out in hard flats in case you did a short pass. That's what I was expecting.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, check. Know your job. Safe.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big-time play there for the Falcons. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball.
I figured out why the game's going so fast. It's dropping down to 15 instead of 20 like it usually does. I don't know why, but...
Now Ryan on first down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
At the Niners' 20-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Check. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Now Ryan. Jones has it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. And who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
On first down, Ryan. Caught by Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have
came out the pass, but you had nobody in the middle there.
And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches.
Audible quick to a dive.
And they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Here we go, here
From
we go,
the
here we go.
21, it's 2nd and 10.
45. Mike, 45.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Ready, blue 80, 20.
Ricky. Spot.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he fires one incomplete. Defensively, celebration time, because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan looking in zone for Jones. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 3rd down, Smith. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers? It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Mike.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The one bad thing, besides Kittle, man, the Niners just do not have a good jump ball receiver. Like, Goodwin is fast, but he's just not going to go up and get that over those guys,
Deep
you
as
know?
the deepest receiver in any zone. Read the football and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ryan now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. And that one will fall incomplete.
I know Julio did not just drop a wide open
30
catch.
seconds to go in this first half.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Check 50. Check. Silent, 64, weak. Check 13. Check 13. 39. Smooth. Go.
Ryan will throw again. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Check 3, check 3. Wait. Checking crack. Hey, Charlie.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard
It's great to score, man, but I got to get in the end zone to stop getting
right
3 points.
Down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then they'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first
play.
half.
Drew me out the middle.
wanting
Had
more of
absolutely no
that.
pressure on you.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check. 45 to Mike. I'm trying
to throw. It's Garoppolo. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the
Heavy
edge.
blitz to the left with the right side defensive end on a QB contain. Works every time.
Here we go.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
White.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Got stuck in a bad defense. It's not about to do that.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense.
65.
Mike, check. 59.
I got him.
36.
Under 10. 10.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. Finding room inside the 40. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan, they'll set up the screen for Freeman. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Ryan now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls in.
I literally yelled out loud when I threw the ball. I don't know how that wasn't a pick. You just couldn't. That should have been a pick. I yelled out loud when it happened.
4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
He had him beat. That's the fucked up
When we
part.
talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shut down corners. Guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well. Hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones.
Read you like a book. Like a book. That was too easy.
Territory at the 42-yard line.
Mike 25.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Hey, Rick.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, express.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Mike's 56. Mike's 50.
51. Down. Get up. Line 25 tonight.
This time Ryan will throw. And that will be taken in by Ridley.
Do not press my wide receivers.
Touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 27 yards.
He trashed, but he just burnt your DB like he was some toast or something.
Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2.
Ready to go.
Now it's Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On third down, it's Coleman. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Hey, Echo.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. A
good pass lead.
21 yards.
If he'd thrown it right at the sideline like that, that was mine. Good fucking lead.
A place like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
It was triple coverage. I'd have been not throwing my controller, man.
Premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
21. 61. Matchbox lights.
Switch. Slam. Kill.
39.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And he'll be
had to switch on and come back to the ball.
A nice
scary.
pick up there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From midfield now, here's Ryan. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Quan Alexander, past the 20. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
On 1st down, Coleman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
11. Hey, high 7. 11.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett, his 2nd sack of the night. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo.
All day, just like that.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
Oh, that's horseshit. I tried to big hit him, but I guess I did it a little early.
But contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
This is Coleman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Here's Coleman. And across the goal line into the
He got in, but he paid for it.
49ers. Tevin Coleman. His 2nd touchdown of the night. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
Here we go.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Hey, watch the slant.
They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Freeman again. And he's got room. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All day.
Check.
Good game.
Gun.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
58.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick here is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't.
I feel like this game could have been very different. There were chances where I felt like I could put more points on the board, but also points where you could have scored 2 Vegas calling me.
You know what coaches always tell us? We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
Yeah, well, Vega bet that Sarnpega was
That'll do
win
it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
What'd you say?
You about to send it?
I sent it already. My bad. I forgot we were in a party. think I prefer the Falcons out of the three of them, but I'm going to keep it interesting. The Steelers not terrible. The running back's slow as fuck, but other than that, they're not that bad.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
That! Like 30!
Mike's 49. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Shift. Cross. Out.
First carry for James Conner.
I got you, boy.
31 yards there and a first down. Nothing too fancy there. A simple toss left, but for whatever reason, the defense, they didn't seem ready for it.
Let me continue on with your thought right there, because after the play was over, I kept my eyes on the defenders. Watch them get off the ground, going back to the huddle, shaking their heads and kind of pointing to each other like, what just happened there? I think you were onto something.
Right back to Conner here on first. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Better go check on Derwin James. He just got planted.
O-line versus D-line. That was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
I said you better check on Derwin James. He just got planted.
On that last run, they'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
No, check that.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. He'll return it from the 6. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go again.
Run 80. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Hey.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler.
It's just me and you.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Check 37. Check 30. Snickers. 44.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try to
They could better pay me if I beat you again. I'm telling you, you better pay me.
Positive yardage.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first.
I'm a little more worried because this team is definitely, your team is significantly better this time. It felt like last time it was close, but this time I think your team is a lot better.
They'll run here with Connor, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You get one lucky long run, you already back to talking smack.
5-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that.
You better be for his sake.
Well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Rivers to throw it. Benjamin's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
What horse shit? I wasn't even going for the pick. I was trying to hit him.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check 24, check 24. Wait, 89.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks
You know better than that. You know better.
A few yards shy of midfield.
Dylan Bush is fast, bro. Like, real fast. You got, like, Devin Bush. He's got, like, 91 speed.
Here about ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd and 14 coming up. So the sack and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 48 yards on the ground. Well, they were backed up deep in their own territory.
Like, I'm going to have to
Not
because
anymore.
he's too fast.
This works really well when you play a defense that's an attack type of defense that comes after you, wants the football. Sometimes you use their aggressiveness against them.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers. He completes it to Henry. A very solid gain of 27.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Rivers on the screen. This is Eckler. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Man, I got lucky. I sent a sting pinch blitz.
Defensively, they snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Again, it's Rivers. He's got it to Williams. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Cluster. Hey, foxtrot.
Rivers to throw for it on fourth. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's got the first down.
Oh, you lucky motherfucker.
They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, first and goal.
Ready. Set 180.
50, come off the ball hard. Check three.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Check the outs. Mike 50. Bring it. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Drop deep.
Second down and goal. Rivers. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
My thing that doesn't understand me is the safety's supposed to be in the back of the end zone. It's only 10 yards. Like, he's supposed to keep everything in front of him, make the hit or make the pick. How do you let him get behind you? Like, that's just...
And he's got it. It's now
not
a
realistic.
14-7
No, that was a safety. It was a Tampa 2 hard flats, bro. There was a safety in the back. Whoever my free safety is.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Now Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Back at the 15-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Throwing on second and long. Roethlisberger. He finds his man Johnson. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 11.
Mike that. Black 30.
Yeah, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Whirl.
52.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. They give him 27 yards on the third down.
Why did you, the second like you saw them turn around downfield, I thought you were just going to make a beeline for it.
You and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him?
Oh, man, one man to beat. That was 6.
He knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Roethlisberger will throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Joker, 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 Joker. Check 31, check 31. Slam, slam, slam.
Monday. Alert, alert.
To throw again on second down. Roethlisberger.
Let's go.
And now he'll tuck it and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
We got 3. We got 3.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go for vertical. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Oh, nice move. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game. And while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hey, Delta.
Max 50, Max 50, Max 50. Hey, tighten down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't.
I don't know why you did something like that.
They're going to take over an excellent field position.
Ready?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Show
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal.
Watch safety creep.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Slack and turn.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Samuels there to make the grab. And the Steelers are going to retake.
This is like Super Bowl classic Big Ben out here right now.
But was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone.
He running around, picking up yards on the ground, rolling out the pocket, throwing dead accurate passes.
Never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct.
Absolutely. Didn't he tear his ACL this season or something like that? There won't be any running around next year.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the return stops just a few yards shy.
He just doesn't have the arm. He was open, but he just didn't have the arm strength.
Allen, the intended receiver.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Take 2 of them. Check.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 44. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play.
That was supposed to be a
handoff. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
80 weapon.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail.
Oh, whoa, what?
I'll take it.
How was that not a first down? He was way over the line.
Tall and they get the football back.
Oh my God. I can't believe that. That's absolute horse shit.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
That throw into the arms of Allen. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
You know, the key to a good screen.
Somebody must have been standing in your huddle, man. We read that way too well.
Eventually. But first, it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And Allen's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5.
You don't get to talk shit. I just had a first down that I didn't get. I don't want to hear. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. I literally had a first down a second ago, about to end the game, and didn't get it.
Way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Here's Rivers, and that is.
I had one like that with. I had one with Julio. I had one with Julio last game. You remember? Take your 3 points, tie the game. Don't do nothing stupid.
Throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
It's 2 minutes. That's the only reason I'm taking.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt.
I still can't believe I didn't get that first down. That was ridiculous.
This game is tied. I tell you, the life of a
He was way over the line, too.
Called on the entire game. He's over there by the net.
Maybe they said he dropped it. Maybe, like, he dropped it or something. I don't know.
And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
I'm going to run you over.
Hey, check 24. Snickers.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
How is that not pass interference? I kept trying to run forward. The safety touched him, not your user. Not your user. The other one touched him. He absolutely did. Well, look at that. Look at that thing, man. Oh, my God.
Accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again.
Bob and weave, bob and weave.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll run on 1st down. Connor, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
So don't say nothing.
Roethlisberger to throw. Washington's got it. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As they'll talk
I don't care if it was 3rd and 11. I was about to run the ball right up the middle.
Start! 180!
Mike, 49. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to
Here's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And Boswell's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Charger drive about to get going. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
12.
On 2nd down, Eckler.
Go! It's run! It's running!
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Good game.
They didn't finish it off.
Man, my wife is so fun. I've never seen her so excited watching a game of Madden before.
You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
I told Encarnacion I was going to play him, so good playing though. We'll play again sometime.
Yeah, I'm about to hop off anyway.
All right, later.
Good game.
Yep.
Winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
There's 7 people in this party. Good God.
Yeah, bro. Just lit. Hold on, bro.
Oh no, man. Hold on, let me mute everybody else then. Yeah, I'm gonna mute everyone else, bro, because that's too much for me. That's way too many people.
They're not even talking out loud.
I know. Alright, I sent your invite. Are you gonna...
This nigga.
Alright, how do you wanna do it?
Hold on, Stringer. Unmute these niggas, bro, please. This
Why?
is funny as fuck.
I need silence
This
when I
nigga
play,
said, how
bro.
you gonna come into my party and mute me like that? What's the shape of Italy? Like, nigga just asked you a random.
Nah, he's not asking a random question. What's the shape of Italy is a reference for a boot, bro. Yeah, I know how it works. Yeah.
Hold on, let me get to a
Oh, hell no. I did not just die to a thermal. I did not just die to a thermal snipe. Out of all the things that could take me off my streak, I died to that, bro.
with you. I know we get loud.
That's crazy.
Alright,
They did not bless the kid, bro, at all. And they
Give
shot
me
my
a second,
shit.
bro, cause I'm like, I got my food coming out the fucking microwave.
yeah.
Glasses on.
Alright.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I got everybody muted so I can hear again. Are we just picking whatever team we
I'm
want?
heating up food that we cook. Suck my dick.
Are we just picking any team? Yo, E, are we just picking any team? What are we doing?
Trigger, tell them how I'm at work.
I've got him muted again, bro. I really like I gotta play in silence, man. I just play better like that. Are we picking any team? What are we doing?
Tell these niggas what happens when I cook food.
Hold up, let me go back to the party 1 second. He can't cook, bro. He burns everything in the defact. If he's not like sitting on his phone in the back, bro. If he's not like sitting in the bathroom on his phone, bro, he's burning shit. Are we picking any team, bro? What are we doing?
Is this other guy good too? Are you also good?
Yes.
And Hanger?
I don't know what
Yeah, I
team
ain't got nothing against
want.
you. You guys are getting the benefits, and you ain't gotta do much, you know.
Ooh. I need to get another cart.
Why does the Holger have so much fucking... Get another cart? What kind of cart are you talking about?
Oh shit. Will got out of work. What am I doing? Hold on.
What are you talking about, nigga? I don't know if I want more mobility.
I just made $200. E. I bet Vega bet me that Certain Pegas was gonna beat me. He bet me $100, and I beat him. I beat him 25-15. I was the Falcons. He was the Niners. Second game,
EA Sports coverage of the
he
NFL
wanted double or
brings us to
nothing.
the
I had the
heart of Texas
Steelers,
and the very
and Certain P
wonderful
had the Chargers.
AT&T Stadium in
And I beat him with a
Arlington.
field goal in
A
like
moment
the last
ago,
play of the
here was
game.
the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was
About to get $20 more
loud. It's
from
still
you.
loud. We're ready for
It's a real good
football
night.
as the Cowboys get set to match up with Tom Brady.
Yeah, no, you ain't changed your
and the
mind about
New
shit.
England Patriots.
Ain't change your mind about shit.
Gostkowski
Yes,
out of kicking
nah,
it
ain't
off.
change your
And
mind
we are
about shit. Stop being a
underway
pussy.
from AT&T Stadium.
Alright,
Then he breaks it all the way out to the...
what you mean, bro? You made a bet. Don't pussy out. It's only $20.
This nigga paused the game, bro.
No, I paused it because I'm fixing my fucking...
Oh, I thought you paused the game because I said I wasn't gonna put money down.
No, bro. I paused the game so I can fix my lineup. If you want to be a pussy, man, that's on you.
Okay. I'll be a pussy.
That for real is some pussy shit, though. Like, dead ass.
Nigga, I don't know how good you are at this game. I'm not gonna put money down when I don't even know how you play.
It's $20. You acting like we bet 1,000 or something.
You know, like, we rich in the military. We not rich. You know I'm about to get demoted. I need to save money, bro.
I don't know, man. Don't talk shit and make bets, then. You really gonna put me on a timer, bro? I'm not done yet. Hold up.
I'm serious, man. Came on pulse with weed and taser. Specialist.
I'm almost done. Alright, I'm done.
What the fuck did Demo used to say? G.I. Cook? Fuck you.
I'm ready whenever you are, man.
I'm ready.
38-yard line. Great return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
What? Oh, you brought us from.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run with Elliott. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 17-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down at the
I ever tell you he went to my favorite college team, Mississippi State?
The decision a good one.
When he was there, he did a lot of running the ball. So I like to run with
and that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage.
Fighting for the end
oh
zone.
My
he
God!
The football, it's out.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Which is unrealistic because he never fumbled at Mississippi State. He fumbled like twice in 4 years.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able.
I don't have it, nigga.
Yo, you should get it, bro. It's free.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Here's Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Running with Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from a yard out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message. And the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7.
Hold on, nigga. Let me put this hot dog in this bun real quick.
Is that some sort of analogy for gay sex? What's wrong with you?
What the fuck?
Yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Brady.
Oh my God, you lucky. Oh my God, you lucky motherfucker.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
That dude's getting cut Monday morning.
Mindset here offensively. You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan. All the things you worked on in practice.
You had the tight end wide
but
open.
You have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Why'd you pick the Patriots?
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
They are, besides Saquon Barkley, bro, they are really bad.
Brady gives to Michel. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
You know, by Madden 21?
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got Sanu. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Mike, wait, set, fly, 20. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist, 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 twist. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go. I'm coming for you. Hey, gold 66. 48. 48's Mike. 48's Mike. Gold 50.
Brady now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold.